What's happening, people? I am back. I am back on YouTube. Did you miss me? Of course, you missed me. I miss being on YouTube. Actually, let's start again. Happy New Year. It's the 8th of January, and I haven't been online or on YouTube, posted anything, and probably in about a month, 2 months, which is actually disgraceful. It's losing weight is difficult, right? The fall offs, the highs, the lows. Like, guys, I've I have still been training in intervals. However, not not the way that I would want to. Like, look, I've been still going gym. So okay, I'm lying. I'm Rich, let's not lie. The last time I went gym was on the 1st of December. That's clean a whole month and 8 days, which is disgraceful. And the rationale behind it, and is it an excuse? Yeah, it's an excuse, but sometimes it is what it is. You know, like I've been I've been working crazy hours. If you've been watching, you know that I recently got a new job, and my job like required me to start, for example, 7 in the morning, and it's timed I'm finishing at 9 p.m. Literally having no break. In the sense of, as you usually do, you have a break, you go out for a walk, or you meet friends, stuff like that. That wasn't happening. I'm where I work so many hours, sometimes away from home, sometimes at home. Like, what am I eating? Literally absolute trash. Going in bed thinking, what can I eat? A sandwich. Carbohydrates was calling my name for a whole month and a bit. And they were just saying, Richard, come to me. Honestly, they were calling me. I got phone calls. I look at my phone. It says carbohydrates. Come and talk to me. Honestly, guys, it has been absolutely tough. It has been tough, and it just shows the whole losing weight journey. It's never easy. There's so many ups, and there's so and in my aspect of things, I think there's so many downs because I could be training, eating great, you know, high in protein and stuff like that. And it just takes one thing, literally one thing, to knock me. One thing. Imagine I've been having a great couple of weeks, then I get some bad news about something so small, and then that will mess up, for example, my week of. I think, you know what, forget it. I'm just gonna have a couple of donuts, a crisp, a coke, and whatever else is there, and that will then my whole week will be kind of like, oh, I'll go gym tomorrow, or I'll have this salad, and or I have this salad another day. Do you get what I mean? It's so frustrating, and I've been getting messages from friends and saying, "Oh, where's your latest video? What's going on?" So certain close friends know um, what's been happening, and obviously, and and kind of have somewhat understanding in regards to my situation and how it's difficult to kind of manage the both. But guys, like, I'm 44. you know, I know I'm 44. I never thought I would ever get to this age. When I was younger, growing up, I thought at 44 I'd be a millionaire. You know, maybe have more muscles, six pack, whatever. But I'm 44 years old, so fundamentally, there's I'm 6 years from 50. 6 years from 50, and that's absolutely insane from my perspective. And and when I was talking about previously about the stuff that happens in regards to having situations happen. Like, and the reason why I am back, and I know I need to focus as well, is because, yeah, I'm 44, 6 years until 50. But in December, or should I say, no, not December, in October and November, I've had five friends, no, should I say, sorry, four friends pass away. And you wouldn't, but you're thinking, how can four? And the thing is, it's not like they passed away and they're all together in a car or have a car. They don't even know each other. All four different separate incidents. And guess what? And what was the killer? The killer was a heart attack. So so you can imagine I've been to four funerals this year. I mean, sorry, four funerals in the space of 2 months last year. And you're thinking, like, really and truly, these individuals, you seeing them physically, they look healthy. Gym goers, doing challenges, cross countries, stuff like that. And you're thinking, you're thinking, what's the point of losing weight? These four people that I know that passed away, they were they were fit, they were healthy, you know, loving family members, going walks, doing things that I wouldn't consider doing, you know, and they all four passed away of heart attack. Yes, they were black and Asian, and I know high cholesterol, high blood pressure is kind of predominant in our culture with the foods that we eat. But come on, guys, and that's another situation that knocked me as well. And I'm like, what's the point? But a new year started, and New Year's resolution, and thinking about the guys that passed away, and I'm still thinking, what's the point? But at the same time, I want to look good. If I'm gonna die, let me look, let me look good in a suit. Look, I look good in a suit anyway, but let me look better in a suit. That's what I would say. You know, um, and there's so much that I want to do, but I know my weight will stop me from doing it, and that's why 2006 is here, and I plan to achieve the fact of losing weight. I want to achieve the unthinkable of losing as much weight as possible. I'm not gonna lie to you. I I've been thinking about it so much. I even thought about the jabs. I thought of, is it Monjaro and Wigori or something like that. I even thought, honestly, I thought of them, and I'm like, should I take the jabs and to assist me in the process where, look, I'm not just gonna take the jabs and then like, oh yeah, I think the jab's gonna do it and I'm not gonna do anything and still eat the same crap. That's not the case. I'm thinking, how can I get additional assistance? The jab, having a good calorie count. So I'm measuring the stuff that I eat, and also doing the gym work, which will then create a beast of a Richard. And I'm like, do I want to do it that way? Do I want to get the assistance from these kind of jabs? I'm in two minds. You know, you guys let me know if you guys have, or if anyone out there has decided to take the jab, and how you felt about it, what are the side effects, and everything else. Like, I've done as much research as I can about all this jab stuff, and I'm thinking, what's the harm? I'm gonna die anyway. This, so I don't know. I don't know. It's a fresh year. It is a fresh year. Looking for more opportunities, ways to kind of lose weight. I'm in a better position from where I was the end of last year, and I know a lot of people struggled. A lot of people struggled, you know, the end of last year because people passing. It's not just me, and I don't want it. I don't want that to be an excuse of the reason why I fell off. Just, I don't want that to be the sole reason why I fell off. I'm myself. I play a big part in that, and I know I need to kind of just do better. Just have the focus. Have the right mentality. Continuously have the right mentality. Having the mentality and keeping it going, like you can keep it going for a certain amount of times, but there's times where it's like you're weak and you break down and you're thinking, not saying you can't do this no more, but give me a break. Do you get what I mean? And that's why in my head, like I said to myself, should I try the jab? Should I get assistance? But guys, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Should I consider it? Consider doing it? Comments, put everything in the comments. Just the usual. There's a thing called hype now. Hype me. Wherever that does. But hopefully, obviously, it might expand my exposure on the internet and, have more comments. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. And I'm just saying, I'm back. I'm back on it. I start gym. When do I go back to gym? Today is Thursday. I go gym on Saturday. So guys, I'm back and I'll have my regular content. There's still content that I've held. I haven't put up yet. Because I said to myself, I didn't want to put content up there to pretend that I'm still going to the gym. Because I know people who actually do that. And I'm like, nah, I don't really want to work this way. It's just not, it's not just about having loads of followers. It's about having a community that wants to interact, that wants to discuss, that wants to, I don't need 1,000, 10,000, 100,000 followers. 100 followers is more than sufficient enough for me. Having that community, seeing my progress, having that engagement. It's all about the engagement, and that's what you guys do. You guys drive me. Even if it's people that know me personally and watch my videos and come to me via WhatsApp, great. Or it's the people that are in the comments that speak to me. Look, let's start fresh. 2026, Richard Experience. Gonna kick this off. Yeah, peace.